Welcome back to World of Scumbags. Today it's me and my GW Tiger, and I am going to get an ace tanker on this game. I am aware that artillery might not be the most interesting to watch, but still, if you're interested, please have a look. I must say the team has made it pretty easy for me. This game starts pretty horrific for me, where my first couple of shots are just completely worthless. So, first shot I'm gonna try to do on this E100. I lead, I fire, but it falls just a bit short. Move so I do not get countered. So the GW Tiger Tier 9 German artillery, it's very strong. It has an enormous gun on it, which is also on the GW Tiger P. The only difference is it fires a bit faster, it aims a bit faster, and the tank itself is a bit faster, even though it is still enormous. Tier 10 matchup in Malinovka. And I'm trying to scope for some targets, but no luck so far as he gets unspotted. I'm actually parked on the handbrake now, so I cannot hit this guy, because I don't want to mess up my aim again. I hope he pulls back and I can fire. But he takes such a big hit that I decide to leave him alone, as I don't want to spend my 40-second reload on this guy. As you could already seen in the beginning that there was a lot of tanks going towards the hill. There's the first ones already. So I'm trying to take a shot on the IS-7. Fire way too late, as he's probably already passed, and the shot falls super short. Doesn't really help. So again, 40 seconds wasted. This is kind of the frustration of the artillery. So, I'm also using the battle assistant modification for the artillery mode. As you can see, it gives you more of a third-person view as you normally have in a normal tank. It's very nice, as you can better understand the flight of the shells, I think. You know what's happening to your shells, and have a better overview of what you're gonna hit or how you're gonna hit the target. Also, it gives much better overview of when you shoot, where the shells are gonna hit. I shoot way too late again. I kind of have to get used to the flight of the shells, as I have to travel over 1 kilometer actually, and it takes too long. I speed up the replay a little bit so you don't have to sit through my 40-second reload again. And there is a hell of a lot of tanks here. Actually scoping for a viable target. The problem is with this IS-7, he's parked up behind a dead E50, and I don't want to hit his corpse. Then the IS-7 appears. Still waiting. I want to get a solid shot in. He must stand still. But now things get interesting. The T-110E5 is behind it, and I can pump a shot right between them. And there we go. Take him out, do the other guy damage, track him, and the artillery takes a good hit on the IS-7, giving me some support damage here. This is basically where the fun starts. Game is 2-5, we're very spread out, and they are pretty much concentrated on this hill completely. T-110E5 is really getting crazy at me. But this is a lovely shot, come on. Oops. Firing. Yeah, again. Double hit. Reloading. And this is where your shots are worth the reload. Speeding up the replay again. Look at this, this is just a freaking playground for an artillery like my GW Tiger. Okay, next shot coming in. He pulls back. I wait until he moves forward again, the IS-7, and now is the time. Fire. Whoa, he's lucky not to get hit, but I hit the IS-4 who was behind him. Speeding up the replay again. They stay together. I love it. Yeah, why don't you park next to him? I don't mind. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Click. Over 1000 damage with one hit, striking 2 tanks. Actually, my mission is to do at least 2000 damage, end up on the highest through damage done per team, and experience at least the top 3 of both teams. And I'm on a pretty good way at the moment. So, basically the whole attack, which was on the hill, has been repelled. Thanks to some nice shooting for the artillery and some good shooting by the Waffenträger of A100. Waffenträger Panzer IV, I also like those. Sadly, our other RT was thinking the same. I indicate I'm gonna fire, but I see a shell flying and I hold my finger. I always indicate who I am attacking so my team can stay away from the guy, as this gun will splash quite a bit. I also indicate how much reload I have left. I indicate ready to fire at this moment. I'm still on the handbrake again. I don't want to move, messing up my aim, spending 7 seconds to aim. And fire. Flies a bit high, but still takes out his tracks. And the guy needs to repair, and I'm reloading again. Game has turned into our favor now, and our other RT takes a blind shot and takes him out. Very nice. Reloading. To be honest, we must do something really stupid in order to still be able to lose this game. 103 might be the next victim. Aiming, taken out by the Waffenträger. This is kind of frustrating for the artillery, you're always waiting. And aiming, speeding up the replay a little. There's the VK. Their last actual tank left, and the Butshot takes him out. Yep. So 2 RTs left. You see the one RT has been spotted last on the map right there. Or at least I was analyzing where would I park if I was an RT. Comparing it to the map where he was last spotted, and I see him here. At least I would be parking here. Butshot spots the RT. I fire and turn away right again to support and see what happens. There my shell goes and he gets taken out. So nice blind shot. So here we go. The post-game stats. Nothing special actually. Just an ace tanker and a bruiser. Here's the list of tanks I did damage to, and if you check the team score, finished second place with 4140 damage with 972 experience only. I mean, it's less than 1000 and you get an ace tanker. Comparing it to, for instance, my Chromo B I played yesterday, 1100 experience, granted me a second class. That means that not a lot of people are doing extremely well in this tank, and it is kind of hard to play sometimes because you have such a long reload. And if you miss, you just have to wait for so long that it's, yeah, the damage per minute is pretty low if you don't hit anything, of course. So compare it to the other team, you see that their tier 8 tank is on the top, and for me that almost always indicates that the team sucked. I mean, tier 8 on the top, tier 9 and an RT on the third place, and the rest of the team, all those heavy tanks, very low damage for what their tier is. So, good support by the Waffenträger of E100, I think. He pretty much repelled the attack on the hill, along with us RTs. Detailed reports. You see 9 shots, but only 2 of them did a direct hit, but 10 of them did splash damage. The team made it very easy by parking up next to each other on the hill. I just took advantage of this and planted shots between them, not directly at them. Especially when someone dies, he absorbs all the damage on all the splash. So if he dies, by a direct hit, and the guy next to him won't receive any splash damage. So 1300 of support damage still, giving me 1677 experience for this battle. I also got a little booster which I had enabled, these daily reserves, and I actually made a tiny loss here by firing so many shots, especially at the beginning. I was really sucking, and only when the enemies started to be stupid I took advantage of this. Ammunition is pretty expensive, and my chocolate of course is pretty expensive. This must be some very premium chocolate to be costing 20k. So that was it for this GW Tiger. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, of course, by checking this out, I ended up second place on my team, and on damage done I ended first, so I got my mission. I got 5 additional commendations for my T28 HTC. So moving up quickly there, which is nice. So this was it. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and see you another day.